Hello, Capricorns. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna let you guys come in. Hey, Lonnie, how are you? Welcome in, you guys. Donnell, Vita, Miss Flower, Vesser. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. So I decided to come live because I did not realize it had been 2 days since I have posted a reading. So I said, let me just go live real quick and then I will post what I have for you guys. Make sure y'all sit back, relax, take a chance, smash that like button, leave your comments down below. Just don't forget to make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel for more content and for more of me. So, Capricorn energy has been, I think the energy itself has been pretty good. I think that we have a lot that is still coming to light, Capricorn. We are needing to make sure that we are continuously kind of moving and flowing through this energy that we're experiencing. If you're starting to have, a difficult time working through it, just make sure that you take time to work through this energy, right? Make sure that you take time to feel and, really go through what's happening in these moments, okay? That's going to be important for you. Show us what we need to see here, please, Spirit, for Capricorns. Show us what we need to see here for Capricorns. Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Loud as hell. Okay, so it looks like we've got some really nice energy out as we're getting started here. Twin flame, new cycles, emotional blockages, heart blockages, and the crown chakra card. Wow. So, I mean, just kind of at the start, this twin flame energy is really nice to see, right? It's really nice to see. I know a lot of people are kind of transitioning not only through life but through relationships and kind of connecting with new people, new energies that are really in alignment with who they are and who they have become as an energy. There is this new cycle, Capricorn, right? And we've been talking about this in kind of the realm of finances, in the realm of personal growth, But the relationship aspect is something that is also happening at a high rate, right? And I want you guys to really understand that, because there is going to be, big parts of the collective who are coming into these connections, coming into these relationships with individuals. And, the things that we're talking about are going to actually start playing out for real, for real. And I want you guys to understand that, acceptance, communication, and willingness is going to be applied in all of these situations, right? It's not just about that personal growth, that finance, that career job thing that's happening for us, but it's also about, these bigger relationships, because they are quite literally breaking chains, breaking walls, breaking down these blockages that you guys have been having. It's a helpful energy in your space. Now, you have been picking up on this situation spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. Like, you've been physically feeling the energy, emotionally picking up on it, spiritually sensing what's going on. And it's actually coming to the forefront, right? It's actually coming to the forefront. This person that you're going to be talking to, experiencing, coming into contact with, is going to be a higher vibrational individual. Now, this person may not speak of it like that. This person may speak of it in a manner that is kind of out of the box, so to speak, right? Type deal. But you guys are connecting on a deeper level, right? It's deeper than just the oh, I'm attracted to this person, they look good, da, 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 da. No, it's deeper than that. And the way this person goes on to describe it may not necessarily feel like it's, oh, this person, is attracted to me. Yes, they are attracted to you, but it's not like, that's not what really attracts them to you. It's this, like, it's this energy that attracts them to you. Now we have root chakra coming out at the bottom of the deck with summer energy and past life connections. So you have already, like, the both of you, the digging that you've been doing internally, right? And when we're talking about the digging, we're talking about pulling up and out of the root system, because that's how you get rid of something, right? You don't get rid of it by weed whacking. I gave you guys that analogy previously. You get rid of it by really getting down on your knees and getting it from the root. That's the only way the weeds will stop coming back. The both of you are going to be doing these things in different capacities, getting to the root cause of the situation. It causes you to have this enlightenment. It causes you to have kind of like this bright viewpoint on a situation. And this is what kind of puts y'all on that path of connection. It puts y'all on that path of meeting each other, right? Because for some of you, this individual is going to be somebody maybe that's coming back around into your life. You probably never really had a solid relationship, a solid connection with this person. And that's usually what happens. These people that you come back into connection with, these are people that have been in your life, but you haven't actually had a connection with. So let me say that again. When I am talking about like past life energy, I'm not talking about the people that y'all have had connections with, like literally been in relationships. That's not what I'm talking about. I am talking about people that you may know, but the situation never turned into a real relationship because of other life circumstances. That is what I'm talking about. If I'm specifically talking about an ex or somebody that you have dated, have been with, then I will say that. But when I'm talking about past life, I'm not, or the past, I'm literally not even talking about the person that you had a full blown ass relationship with, had a falling out with, and now y'all ghosted each other. Don't call. I'm not talking about that person. I'm literally not talking about that person. I am talking about somebody that is already in your energy field that you just have drifted away from. That's what I'm talking about. And y'all are coming back into a connection because of rooted things that have been removed, right? I never like to light people's ass up in the comment section, because I realize that everybody has been raised differently and not everybody has the same comprehension skills of things. But yeah, I ain't talking why, like, I just want to clear this up. Why would anybody be talking about somebody that you don't want to talk to? I'm not channeling that energy because a lot of you have people that you know that you may have gone to high school with, were in college with. Maybe you live down the street from this person. Maybe you at one point you and this person like had a cordial relationship and this person follows you on social media. This person may be thinking about you. Y'all really don't realize that there are people that you have met once or twice in your life that still think about you to this day. Those are the people I'm talking about. I ain't talking about that bum ass bitch or that bum ass dude that don't want you and you don't want them. I'm literally not talking about that. Shit's crazy. Wild how y'all be commenting sometimes. I'm talking about the person that you had a short-lived relationship connection with because you and this person were just cordial. You never, paid it any mind. They never really paid it any mind, but really deep down inside there was this feeling of, oh, I might be able to have something, or oh, there might be something there, but it never took off. Things are being broken down, and I'm saying it like this because things are being broken down, allowing the two of you to finally be able to come together. Twin flame, news cycles, crown chakra, the way this person thinks, the way their mind operates, it's different. And you're gonna start to feel it, see it, pick up on it. Capricorn, signs and synchronicities. And it may take you by surprise. It may shock you, right? I never thought that this person would reach back out to me. Like, it's been years, it's been whatever, right? A lot of the times we don't think about that. We don't think about it. There's an energy in your life that wants to make an appearance. There's an energy in your life that wants to connect with you, Capricorn. Are you ready for these new cycles? Like, for sure, for sure. Celebration, event, public, social gathering. Yeah, something is telling me some of y'all are going to be making, because there's groups in the collective that have already connected with their person, have already connected with these individuals. Things are going to be made public. Things are going to be put out kind of like, on the table. Things are going to be known. For some of you, this individual is somebody that you may have met at a social gathering. You may have met this person at an event, and now all of a sudden things are coming back around. Yeah, look, divine timing and mask. I am telling you, this shit is for real. And I am telling you, I'm telling you. Divine timing and mask. What does that mean? Things are being exposed. Now is the time. Wrong timing, stalemate, perfect timing, waiting. Just so you know, I've been waiting for you. I know what you came for. I came for it too. Unfinished business. Don't act like that. I'm telling you. I am telling you. Right? Now, why I'm not looking for love? I'm just on my own journey. Okay, cool. Something is finally happening for you, right? You're finally aligning with a situation that has come back from your particular past. Now, this may be something that you've wanted to engage in for a long time, or something that you've had this thought about, this want to. The timing is now right for you to pursue it, for you to do it, for you to go after it, for you to act on it. That's what that means, right? Again, this is not something that you're going back to that has made you feel some type of a way that you've left because of pain and heartbreak. This is an energy that it was not the right time for you to be fully engaged in that practice. Right? Now is the listen. And I am telling you, One more. Ooh, toxic attachment, drugs, alcohol, obsession. Oh yeah, because guess what? We've had to break down the walls. Like, I'm really not trying to be funny. Like, I'm trying to, like, listen, if we were sitting in person, real life, I would look at you and be like, look, right here. This is what's going to connect the two of you even more. Now, you're probably like, why? That would be a toxic attachment. No, my love. No, no, because what's connecting you is the fall of this energy, the breaking down of this energy. That is what actually gets y'all to come together. This is not bringing you together. The addiction, the toxic attachment, that's not bringing you together. It's the breaking down and recognition of that is now bringing you together. Things are now being exposed. You're seeing things, right? You're seeing it. You're seeing it. And it's difficult to feel, right? The energy is hard to feel. The energy is hard to sometimes accept, but at the end of the day, we like, at the end of the day, beggars can't be choosers. That's one thing my mama always used to tell me. Like, Jazz, beggars can't be choosers. And we are damn sure begging for shit, right? We be begging for a new beginning, begging for a new start, begging for better times, just begging. We can't be choosy of how and when shit comes in, right? Now is the time. Meaning, don't nobody give no F's, two crackers about all this yaya over here. Let it go, right? You should have already been enlightened and had your tower moment at this point. Dealing with the tower, allowing yourself to come out of this crumble, allowing yourself to come out of this pain, that is where this comes in. You are ready for this. You've been made for this. It's scary. We know it's scary. Oh my goodness. You're not going to die though, I promise you. Your intuition is already clear about it. Listen. I'm literally not making this up. You can't sit here and tell me. This is what will hold people back for real, for real. I'm being so honest with you. The amount of people that I have spoken to, the amount of people that I have helped kickstart things that they've been wanting to do, this is what will make or break a person. People who are successful don't give two about this. They let it go. They don't allow themselves to continuously be blocked, like blocking their own blessings because of emotions or because of attachments. They let that stuff go. The difference between this life and years ago is the amount of emotional blockage, heart blockage, addictions in your life, toxic attachments, whether it be drug, alcohol, gambling, food, whatever it may be. Everybody's got it. That has kept you from goals. People who are addicted to food have a hard time achieving fitness goals. People who are addicted to gambling have a hard time achieving financial goals. People who are addicted to attention have a hard time maintaining relationships. You've already had your tower moment. Let it go. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. I'm not about to sit here and be rubbing nobody's back. Like, I'm the therapist that'll sit there and look at you and be like, so you did it again. Yep. Sit here and think about it. Say it again. Say it out loud. Say it again. Say it out loud. Tell me what you did one more time. Say it again and listen to what you're saying. Say it again. People don't want to be saved. People just want to complain. You want to know why? Because when you complain, people tend to feel bad for you. Not over here, boy. Not over here. You want to know why? Because y'all have been asking, manifesting, wanting these new beginnings, this relationship, these jobs, these new financial opportunities to turn things around. You have been given the information. You have been enlightened. Spirit has been showing you things. Spirit has been unlocking things, right? The timing is finally coming to a point. Things are finally becoming public. Don't come run over here and hide. Don't come over here and hide. You was talking all that game, talking all that smack. Just like girlies on the phone when they be texting men. You talk all that smack on the phone, talking about you doing this, you doing that. You get over to his house and you don't want to do nothing. Girl, sit down. Go somewhere. Leave. Don't be hiding behind the shyness now, boo. You was talking all that mess on the phone. If you going to talk about it, be about it. If you going to ask for it, stand on it. Like, I will literally show people how Spirit, universe, God has placed them in a particular place. And you know what they do? Oh, no, I ain't going to do that. What? How you going to sit up here and waste my time, waste the universe time? Boy, you blocking up the prayer line. Move. Like, and that's what I'm about to start telling people. Like, if you really ain't about it, if you really ain't going to do shit when your blessing come in, if you really just going to look at it and be like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I'm not. Can you get out the prayer line, please? Because you are messing it up for people who are actually willing to do the work, who are actually willing to take the leap of faith, who are actually willing to take those steps. Like, get out the prayer line and live your bum ass life. Because I'm telling you right now, it be pissing me off when people have talk all this shit about what they want to do, how they want to do it, and literally do not move their feet. Don't move their feet. Don't change. Don't do nothing. Get out the prayer line. Stop asking for stuff. Because you are blocking up the line, making everybody else's manifestations come later because you want to keep asking for stuff that you're not willing to actually act on. Stop it. Like, it's serious. I ain't got no reason to lie. Shit comes out all the time. I literally have no reason to hold it back. Ace of Pentacles. It's already here, bruh. It's already here. The problem is people aren't seeing it the way they have it fantasized in their head. Stop watching reality TV. Stop watching bullshit because it's clouding y'all judgment of what reality really is. Your manifestation is already here. You literally have to get up and go do something. It's going to cause a change. It's going to disrupt your schedule. It's going to disrupt your life for a short period of time because you have to get reacclimated to something new. Dang. Like, it's crazy having to explain to adults who have children, raising children, to do stuff in society that, listen, you have to get up off your butt, move your feet, and change your ways and be a little bit uncomfortable for a little bit of time. It's already here. Let the burdens go. 10 of Wands. Stop trying to carry shit to the mountain that you don't need. Just stop doing it. Just listen. Do you see the cards? Do you see the cards? Do you see the cards? What is that? 8 of Cups? Oh, what is that? Oh, leave it alone. Listen. One thing's for certain and 2 things for sure. I ain't got nothing to hide. I ain't got nothing to hold back. Because guess what? I know for a fact when you are being placed in a position of something new, you're gonna be uncomfortable, boo. You ain't gonna literally slide from one position to the next that is higher up and still be comfortable. Are you dumb? Like, what? And then I always go, especially with my girlies, you literally telling me you sat here and had a whole ass child and you scared of a 2-week change? Boo, get out my face. You carried a child for 9 months. You taking care of kids. You sacrificing all this. You can't sacrifice 2 weeks? Come on now. Be for real. Like, especially when they be talking about going to the gym, not wanting to go to the gym. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. Girl, you got 3 kids. That's a lot of work. What you talking about? Do it for yourself. Like, it's gonna be uncomfortable for a little bit of time. Dang, I'm sure you was uncomfortable 3 times, 9 months out of the year each time. 2 weeks is nothing, boo. Come on now. Come on now. 4 swords, 9 of swords, Knight of Cups. Yeah. My brain all over the place. I'm in my head about this. You gonna be in your head about this. Like, I think sometimes people forget. It don't get easier. It doesn't get easier. You just gain knowledge. You just gain wisdom. The higher up you come, it does not get easier. You just end up with more knowledge and wisdom as tools to utilize in the next cycle. And I think sometimes we forget that, oh, it shouldn't be this hard. Who said that? What shouldn't be this hard? What's hard? Because it seems like the more we don't allow ourselves to live in the freedom that we want, and to have the life that we're actually truly looking for, the more we feel as though it's difficult to get up out of it. But it's not. It's not difficult to come up out of it. It seems more difficult to continue on the same path that isn't satisfying or fulfilling to you. Yeah, it's going to cause disruption mentally. Like, you're thinking about all the things that you have to let go, the burdens that you're going to have to put down. But at the same time, there's something so much better for you. There's more there for you. Yep. Yep. Okay. What you afraid of? Hmm? You are being supported, right? You're being supported here on your journey through this path. Spirit is guiding you away from the situation. You're being spiritually guided away from the situation. So listen, I love you, Capricorn. I love you. And Spirit has been trying to give you something very specific in nature as far as the message is concerned. And it seems a little hard pressed to be accepted. I'm not too sure as to why, but it's almost like Spirit is having a hard time getting you to accept this energy, getting you to accept this information about the situation. Knight of Cups. I feel like your dreams, I feel like Strength card and the Four Wands. Okay. There's an offer that comes in. It's one that you can trust, it's one that you can believe in. And it leads you to signing a new contract. There's a fulfilling energy coming to your life. The one thing that I can say, I mean, and it's easy for me to say because I've had to have new beginnings a lot of the times, like throughout my life, which is, not everybody wants to have to move around as a child, but I'm realizing now that it not only helped me, but it helped my mother. Like, Some people have a hard time, transitioning jobs and things like that because of how it will affect their children and their family and things like that. But let me tell you something. Your children are only going to be as good as you are. So if you out here struggling mentally, physically, financially at a job, your children are going to struggle too, regardless of how they little friends at their little bum ass schools feel. Like, let's be for real. A lot of the times we go through these transitions and the children are still in elementary school, middle school, maybe sometimes high school, but a lot of the times they're younger. Transitioning through life, transitioning from one job to the next is going to not only fulfill you financially, physically, mentally, emotionally, but then that now trickles down to your children, right? So it's a hard thing, but sometimes it's exactly what is needed for the betterment of the entire family, the entire unit. And it can be hard to make those decisions though, especially when one has never gone through that, right? That's why I think it is so important for people to at least live more than one place, like in their life. And I don't mean like I'm living here in my home, like my family home, and then I move 20 minutes down the road. No, I mean like up and move. I think it brings perspective. I think it allows people to see what else is out there. And like, for example, how I came to Iowa. And I'm like, bro, how is Delaware smaller than the state of Iowa? Yet I am at the state capital and it don't feel like nobody's even here. Like it feels like nobody's around. It feels like don't nobody live in this town, but people don't know what other places are like unless you up and leave. And maybe you're there for a specific reason, right? Maybe the relationships that you continue to choose or the types of people that you continue to choose aren't it, but they're comfortable, right? Sometimes we have to step outside of our comfort zone, but it's scary, right? It's scary. And I acknowledge that. I acknowledge it's scary for people, but at the same time, baby, you can't be buying tickets to the haunted house and be scared as shit to go inside. Like, either go in or get your refund, right? And just walk around the fair. Because you don't know what's going to pop out. But usually, once you get to the other side, your heart is racing, you're smiling, you feel good, you got this adrenaline rush, you on a high. But it takes a little bit of balls to go through that, right? Not everybody's up for, especially like certain haunted houses when they be doing the most. It's like, I'm not up for that. I'm not trying to do that. Da, 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 da. And then your friends come out and they look elated. Their eyes are wide and bright and sparkly, and they're like, I got this adrenaline. And it's like, oh my god, that was so good. And you're just like, damn, I wish I would have went through. Yeah, but you were too scared to step in. It's always like that. It's always like that. Because what do you have to lose? And this, my favorite thing to tell people is either way, the time is going to pass. Either the time is going to pass, you're going to be miserable, or the time is going to pass, you're going to have a decent story to tell. Either way, the time is going to pass. Like either way, whatever you choose to do, if you choose to, especially when people want to talk about for their job, their finances, doing better, going back to school, things like that. Either way, the time is going to pass, Buki. Either way, whether you're miserable or whether you're doing what you actually want to be doing, the time will pass. So I would rather have a good story to tell. I would rather have some experience to share. I would rather not want to look back on my life and I'm literally sitting in the same chair, going to the same job, driving the same car, doing the same shit every single. That's my life when I look back. Ain't nothing happening. Come on now, y'all are better than that. Take the opportunity. It's there. Take it before somebody else take it, and make it their story. That's usually what ends up happening. And I think it's crazy because you may not know, like, this opportunity that's being presented to you, especially those that aren't focused on the relationship part and you're more focused on the career, the finance, the personal development part. When you are being guided to start doing things, you are going to now be interjected into new communities, baby. That's how you meet new people, right? That's how you meet new people. You never meet new people if you are circling the same neighborhood, right? Maybe you are circling the same neighborhood, but now you're finally making a right instead of just going in a circle. You're making a right, you're going straight, you're making a left, you're going straight, you're going all the way up and around. And now you're in the same, you see what I'm saying? Now you're meeting people that have been inside of the circle you've been circling, but you never even knew they were there because you never decide to enter the circle, or you never decide to go to the left or to the right of the circle. That's what I'm talking about. Like, being in your community, starting these businesses, doing the creative things that you guys have in mind. It puts you in different communities, which then introduces you to new people, which then will align you with your person that do you see how it's all connected? Do you see how it's all connected? Meanwhile, the person that you've been looking for is in a community that spirit is trying to lead you into, but you too damn nervous, pushing back to step into it, to accept the opportunity that spirit has, because you're having to use a little bit of confidence, a little bit of strength in order to get yourself in there. You're not only going to be blessed financially, but you're going to be blessed romantically if you're looking for it, right? If you're looking for it. But I have to say, baby, ain't much else to say. One thing's for certain, two things for sure. I'm not beating a dead horse. Once it's done and down, I'm out. And I feel so deeply about this because I know that y'all are seeing these opportunities. People just aren't accepting it. I know y'all are seeing them. You want to know why I know you're seeing them? Because I'm seeing them. I'm seeing them for people. But I physically cannot do things for people, right? I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. You too busy thinking it's poison. Meanwhile, it's the fountain of youth. That's how people's brains work. I'm being so serious. This is why it's so important as you go through this spiritual journey to have more trust and more faith in yourself, right? Because the universe is already showing you that you're in alignment with it. It's already putting you in places. It's already connecting you to people. It's already showing you things, things. It's already there. You have to trust yourself. And the closer people get to their blessing, the more I realize they don't really trust themselves. People don't really have faith in who they are as an individual. It ain't got shit to do with the universe, because people see the signs. Y'all, people aren't blind. People can sense things a lot more than what they want to acknowledge. People don't trust themselves, right? And sometimes it's because there has been a lack of confidence, right? There's a lack of confidence in self. Why? Listen, I'm not here to preach nothing, but a lot of the times when you don't engage in change in your life, you will lack the confidence to do things, right? And sometimes it ain't got nothing to do, usually it's nothing to do with your physical confidence, like me being confident in, like, the way you look and all that kind of stuff. It's quite literally the confidence in your abilities. And I can tell a lot of people lack the confidence in their abilities with their lack of movement, like the lack of change, right? You'll never know how good you are until you move from the place that you're at. And my mom always, would say, listen, Jasmine, if you at a job and all of a sudden everybody is asking you for help all the time, it's time for you to move on to the next job. Yeah, it is. Because clearly, if everybody is always coming to a specific person, that person, is confident, and it's time for them to move on, because they're now going to be placed in an environment where there are other people where they will be going to ask for help to gain a new level of confidence. And I'm going to use nursing, for example, because I see it all the time. Why do you think so many nurses get comfortable and stay in one position and don't want to change specialties? Don't want to, because they're not really that confident in their skills. You can be confident in your skills when you working at, a hospital in your area that you've lived in your entire life. As soon as you up and try to take those skills somewhere else, a lot of people retreat. They retreat. A lot of nurses don't care. Honestly, I'm gonna be real honest. But a lot of nurses retreat. And it's like, well, I don't know how it's gonna be. Yeah, every hospital is different, but your skills are your skills are your skills are your skills are your skills. You know how to put a band-aid on this man, you're gonna know how to put a band-aid on that lady. Same thing. Same soup, different bowl. But this taking that skill that you are already confident in and putting it in a new environment can challenge people to the way where they lack the confidence in their skills, if that makes sense. When that's not what Spirit is trying to do. Spirit is trying to show you how good you really are. I always say, if we had more people in the world, not just, where we're living, if we had more people in the world actually go after and utilize their talent, skills, and abilities in a way that fulfilled them and brought them a sense of happiness and freedom, most of us would not be having to work and do the shit that we're doing the way we're doing it. Because the creatives, the people who have bright ideas, the people that have things to offer, those are the people who are doing all the work, right? Who don't have time to actively engage in their own, personal endeavors, their own dreams, their own goals, because they're too busy doing the work for the people who make all the money. If more of us started stepping away from those roles on a full-time basis and started doing the things that actually made us happy, brought us joy, the creative things, the spiritual things, if we just started doing that, we would be able to start going back to like bartering and trading services. But you can't do that when everybody working at Amazon or for some corporation. How are you you know what I mean, type thing. Like, we can't barter and trade skills when we quite literally just trying to keep the infrastructure together. And this is a way to get us kind of out of that. And I always say, you ain't got to do it full time, because people always be like, well, I got to work. I know you got to work. We all got to work. We all got to make a living. We got to put food on the table. We got bills to pay. Like, we got shit that we got to do. I get that. But 100% of your time does not need to go to something that isn't fulfilling to you. Because when you are able to, that is what renews you. That is what is like the fuel for you as an individual. That thing that Spirit is trying to get you to do, trying to get you to kind of go on that path of, that is the fuel for you. You are then able to give more in other areas because of it. Ain't nothing wrong with having a part-time job and then the other part of your time you're engaging in your business or your talent or your skill that also brings in revenue for you. There's nothing wrong with that. But we've been made to believe that we have to do certain things, we have to be a certain way, we have to live a certain way. And if you don't, you're not going to be successful. Last time I checked, every last one of us was in the middle class. Every last one of us. What are we talking about? Like, what are we really talking about here? It's always the people in the middle class talking about, oh, you got to do this to be successful. We're in the middle class. Last time I checked, that wasn't top tier success. Like, so why not just live a successful life that also includes freedom, happiness, joy, creativity? Like, we so busy out here trying to strive for things that we quite literally are never going to see. But if we strived for happiness and peace within ourselves, we would be doing the things that we actually wanted to do, bringing us a higher sense of success than just trying to do what? Trying to do what? They got everybody in the middle class fighting to try to make the next viral video so they can have hundreds of thousands of followers and all this. Listen, what are you offering to your community? Because I'm gonna be real honest, the people that be getting all this money on TikTok, they're not funny. Instagram, they're not funny. You're not funny. You're not offering anything to anybody, yet we continue to consume and continue to give those people our views and our money for what? And then turn around and complain how people are making this money on these platforms, not doing shit for nobody. That's why I never downloaded TikTok, because for what? Ain't nothing on there worth a damn. Seriously, ain't nothing on there worth a damn. And it's these platforms got people thinking that their little, like, their lack of creativity is creativity. And the people who are actually doing stuff on the platforms, who are actually creative, who act like, those people never go anywhere. It's suppression. You got to come up out of that stuff. Now I'm going off on a tangent because I'm so serious. Like, think about it. Think about it. Seriously, think about it. They got people in the middle class fighting to have a level of success that most of us are never going to see. You got kids being exploited on the internet, doing literally nothing that is creative or a part of it. Like, what are we doing? So you might as well start just doing what makes you happy and doing what makes you feel good. And if you are being quite literally guided somewhere by spirit, 8 of Cups, to go, go, go. Because for all you know, your next big break is right here. And it actually is going to include something that you enjoy. It's like, do you know how many times I be watching content creators who talk about how they hate being a content creator? Because you have to record all of your life. You have no life. You just recording your life. That's all you're doing. And at some point, we need to stop and think. We are literally watching people's lives. Like, it's a little crazy and it's a little weird. Like, get ready with me. For what, bitch? I don't even want to get ready. Why do I need to watch you get ready? Come clean with me. Why, bitch? Why? Why? Because it's got people stuck in this area and not listening to spirit up here, because they're comparing this success that spirit is trying to show them to what they see being stuck in this 8 of Cups. We have too much exposure, and it is suppressing the people's creativity. It is suppressing people's ability to want to move. It is suppressing people's ability to want to change, because they are then going to compare this success that spirit has laid out for them to other people who quite literally aren't even in the same path. And it is detrimental to society. For real, for real. Like, let's be real. Why is a video of somebody doing some weird, lame ass dance got millions of views and likes, and it's a child? People are weird. Like, if that's what y'all think talent, this is why people can't go nowhere. And this is why I'm trying to tell whoever I meet, whoever I encounter, please do what you are being called to do. Whatever that feeling is, whatever that call, please go after it. Because I'm so tired of seeing mediocre ass stuff being paid out in millions, hundreds of thousands of these tens of thousands of dollars a month to do nothing. Yet you got people out here with real talent, real skills, real abilities, who are overlooked and oversighted because of what? We got people who are comparing what their success would look like to what they see back here from other people. That quite literally is fabricated. And a lot of you, like when people tell me, oh, I want to start shooting content, what content are you shooting that is going to improve the lives of the community that you're trying to reach? Because a get ready with me, a come clean with me, a come spend, who cares? Like, I want to start seeing people teaching shit, right? These kids is illiterate. I'm gonna need more to door to explore in real life on the TikTok so the kids can see that, because they can't read, they can't do arithmetic, right? I want to start seeing people teach music on the app. Like, what? How nice would it be? Somebody who is into music or into playing the guitar or into playing the drums, teaching music, and that blowing up. Like, you know, things like that. People who do pottery, people who do, I want to see that kind of stuff. So we can experience and buy people's products, maybe barter and trade. Like, and one thing certain, two things for sure. Again, I'm tired of seeing all the hair, the nails, and the lashes. Y'all girls are creative. Do something else, bruh. Do nails, sure, but like, I don't know how many nail techs we can have. Y'all are creative for real, for real. There's other things out there that you can do that I'm sure people like. I would rather pay $1,000+ for a beautiful artwork piece than pay $100, $200 for some nails that's gonna last 4 weeks, and I could get the same design but something that lasts forever. People are being kind of pushed into these little pockets because they're trying to go for the funds as well, which I mean I understand, but like, bruh, there's so many talented individuals, people with spiritual skills, people with healing skills, healing abilities. I want to see that stuff. You know, like, we're the fishing channels, teaching people how to get into fishing. Identifying the fish, identifying birds, bird watching. Listen, you know how different the world would be if people were actually engaging in themselves, right? And not just trying to get by. You know how many homeless people are talented? Look at this. Get out of here. Goodbye. 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 Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Because you ain't talking to me. You ain't talking to me, bro. You ain't talking to me. You ain't talking to me. Go play with your pussy. Don't play with me. Okay? Y'all don't even like listen, bro. I does this for real. For real. I don't do this shit for play. I don't do this for likes. I do this because we need the help in the freaking community. Golly. What do you see? Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Magician, Eight of Cups. Come on. Come on. Who are you talking to? Because you ain't talking to me. I know that for a fact. Come on now. For real, what do you see? Bruh, come on. Y'all playing with me. Y'all playing with me. Playing with me. Don't play with me. This is for real. This is real life. This shit ain't a game. And when the energy presents itself, Either you're going to use it or you're going to lose it and have to wait for it to come back around. It's up to you. The cards literally speak for themselves. All I be doing is yapping. They literally speak for themselves. Listen, Capricorn and my cross watchers. I don't know, how much more I need to say, but if you have been given the energy from spirit, the confirmation, the knowledge from spirit, it's a reason, Buki, right? There's a reason. What was the reason? What was the reason? Go after it. Either way, the time is going to pass, right? Think about that. Either way, the time will pass, right? And I always think about this like when I go back home and, go back to my hometown and I think about, dang, either way, the time would have passed. Whether I would have stayed in my hometown and been miserable working with the same people I went to school with, which is the same people I went to high school with, which is the same people I used to live nearby, which is the same people I would still be living nearby. Like, either way, the time would have passed. And I think about all the people that I've met, the connections that I've had, the things that I've done, the things that I've learned and experienced about myself, about other people, about life. Either way, the time would have passed. And 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't have learned that shit if I never would have left. 9 times out of 10, I would not be the person that I am if I would have stayed, because I would have never had the experience. I wouldn't have got it. So think about it. Whether you decide to take the opportunity or not, the time going to pass. And when you look back to this time, you're going to be like, dang, I should have took it, or dang, I'm glad I did that, or, dang, I can't believe I'm still in this after like I took that leap of faith, and dang, I'm still going strong. Either way, the time going to pass, Buki. Either way, the time going to pass. So you either take it or leave it. Either way, the time going to pass. Whether you're living through your manifestation or you let it pass you by once again. Either way, the time gonna pass. Like shit. It's already in the middle of February. It's almost Valentine's Day. What are y'all talking about? We've been talking about this new energy coming in since December. December. It's already the middle of February. Get with the program or get gone, because, bro, it is literally almost March. What are you talking about? 3 months into the year. We've been talking about this energy since December. It's not going to last too much longer. Y'all over here playing double dutch with it. You trying to figure out when you're going to jump in, and the rope's going to disappear as soon as you decide to jump. And you ain't playing double dutch no more. Like that's what's gonna happen. And I feel like spirit is trying to get me to get y'all to understand that your window is closing here. Your window is closing. And it's not window of opportunity. This particular window that we have been talking about since December is closing, because there's new energy, there's other energies that are getting ready to transit through, that are getting ready to come through, that we will be in, which are bringing different things, manifesting different things, showing us different things. And this energy that we have been in is getting ready to close out. So either you're going to accept it, or you're going to lose the opportunity, and your time's just going to have to pass with you thinking about how you missed out on that opportunity. Either way, the time won't pass, Spooky. It's okay. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, one thing you won't ever get back is your time. You'll get back your money. You'll get back your things. All that physical stuff always comes back around. But your time, Bookie, that ain't coming back. Like, I don't ever, like, when people will be like, oh, I'm glad I just went to community college and I don't have this, that, and the third. Listen, I'm glad I went to a university. I'm glad I went to school out of state. I'm glad I got to experience that. You'll never get that time back. Who's trying to get the university experience at 40, 50? You can't stay in no damn dorm. You a pedophile. Like, no, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. You want to know why? Because we literally had a 20-something-year-old move into our dorm second semester of freshman year, and the girl lasted like 2 or 3 weeks because everybody was like, girl, how old are you? Like, why are you here? Like, what are you doing? Like, it was just weird. Like, you can't get them experiences back. And I'm sorry, but I'm trying to have some good stories to tell at the nursing home, boo. Okay? I'm not trying to sit here and hear about you and Fred sat in the same house for 40 freaking years and ain't did shit. You come to find out he was cheating on you the whole time. I'm not trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to hear all that rah-rah. Okay? We want to hear the juice. Where's the stories at, boo? I'm not saying get reckless, but I'm saying when you feel called to do something, go do it. Like, go do it. Because I'm telling you right now, the time ain't coming back. It really ain't. The time ain't coming back. The only thing that'll come back from the time is the memories and the thoughts that you had, right? And of course, we all have those times where we wish we would have did things differently, da 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 da. But don't let this be one of them times. Don't let this be one of them times. This is a pivotal moment, a pivotal year that we're all going through and we're all experiencing. And it's going to kind of create the start of something like new and long term. So I want you to be able to actually experience that. And some of you know, some of you may not know. But when you know, god damn, Mr. Too Slippery nigga. Oh, my cards just fell out the container. Let's pick it up real quick on. We've got lots of beautiful energy that wants to show its face, which is cool. And I should have known that was going to happen when I freaking took the cards out and I didn't even have the thing on the table. But I said, you know what? It'll be fine. You okay? Weight distribution, Jasmine. Weight distribution. This thing fell right off the cliff because it was too much in the trunk. Too much junk in the trunk. Too much junk in the trunk. There's too much junk in the trunk. All night long. Let me see that ball. I like the way your booty go, baby. Dong. Said I like the way your booty goes. Baby. That dong. Page of Swords in reverse. Reverse. Wow. Page of Swords reverse, Ace of Swords, Six of Swords. Talking that big-ish. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let me tell you something. I feel like a lot of this information is being bought to you, not secretively, but just in a manner that is personal to you, Capricorn, meaning however you receive, your own personal messages, that's how this is being received, right? And it's happening in an undercover way for you to really engage in the energy, but you have to engage in the energy. Clearly, there's a lot that, wow. Let me tell you something. If you haven't heard from somebody here, I definitely feel like, again, there's this past life energy that's coming up. This person may be reaching out to you like in secret. They may be saying something. And I keep saying secret, but I feel like it's like in code or something. I feel like the information is in code. Knight of Cups, Jesus, Six of Cups. Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. I never noticed that she has vitiligo in the card. I never noticed that. Wow. I love that. Got vitiligo. I love that. This person is very expressive about how they feel about you, though, right? Like attracted, I should say that instead. This person is very expressive about how attracted to you they are. The conversation may kind of start like that, but this person is definitely thinking about you, Capricorn. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Listen, I listen. I don't do shit for play. I does this for real. I does it for real, for real. Why do police keep coming back here? Like, what are they doing? Like, is that the police station? Like, back at home in Florida, when I first had moved, not first moved to Florida, but when I first had moved last year, I was like, why are there so many cops on the street all the time? Literally didn't realize because I never went out to the left. I would always go out to the right. Literally out to the left, right next to my complex, is the police station. I said, well, that's convenient. No wonder there's always so many cops, like literally right here all the time. Because listen, the more you know. I said, well, literally their parking lot, there's a brick wall, my entire complex, like a brick wall, the gate for the complex, the entire complex, and on the other side of the brick wall is the parking lot for the police, and then the police station. The more you know. But yeah, this person is looking for something that is long term, or this situation in which you're connecting to is a long term type of situation. This person is emotionally wanting to invest in you. This person is emotionally wanting to, oh my God. They're emotionally wanting to invest in you, but this person also has a lot of deep feelings for you. It's not just about, the sex, it's not just about the physical attraction and things like that. It's quite literally about this deeper spiritual intuitive energy that they have. They may not necessarily know how to communicate that, but that is exactly what it is. This person is wanting to gift you with something. I do feel like this is something that is going to kind of change the trajectory of the relationship. Or this person is wanting to offer you something, which again is going to change the trajectory of the relationship or the situation. And whether this is your person or not, um, then like if whether it's your like a person or a physical thing, it's the same situation. Like it's hard for me to keep like re-explaining things like when it's the same thing, but it's the same situation. Does that make sense, you guys? That makes sense? Because I don't know what else to say, y'all. It's a new opportunity. You can't run away from it. It's right in front of your face. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Anything else, you guys? What we can do is some readings. So I am, let's see. Let me go to this real quick. Let me open this. Post. Okay. So what I can do, and I can see like what you guys would like. I am going to open myself up for readings. So if you guys want, and I'm only going to do like video recorded readings. So if you guys are looking for a video recorded reading, right? It is not a live video recorded reading, meaning you guys, it's not a Zoom, it's not a FaceTime, it's not any of that. It's a pre recorded reading that you receive a link for, and it's a private link. I'm going to be open for that. And I'll put the information on my uh, page for posts, like on under the posts section of the page. Um, and what I can also do for those of you that want a different option is I can come back live either today or tomorrow, and I can come back live and I can what you call it? I can do like live card pulls. Um, and with the card pulls, it would basically card pull. It would basically be either tarot cards, right? Different decks, or oracle cards, or a combination of both, right? And I would pull for your particular situation. And it would either be like a love situation or a general situation. Because sometimes when I start saying this, people be having 16-part questions. And it's like, I said one question. You can't have multiple question marks and say that's one question. You know what I mean? Like, I think some people are a little slow, but like one question, one situation, one, like, what color is your shirt? That's one question, not, well, what color is his shirt and the type of jacket that the shirt, or the type of brand the shirt is, and what, where he bought that particular brand, and be like, that's one question. No, that's three questions. So I could do that as well if you guys wanted to, and it would be something like, oh, here's a card, here's two cards, here's a card, here's a card, here's a card, right? Type of deal. Like, and then I would go over the reading with you. So I can do that on live. And then if you guys want me to, because I usually don't do live card pulls and things like that, because I feel like readings are personal and, you know, things like that. But some people don't care, you know, so I don't, if you don't care, I don't care. But I can do that if you guys want me to. But I will put on my posts the readings that I'm going to offer, but I'll just write it on here real quick. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to have two options. Option number 1 will be one question, but it will be only 10 to 15 minutes. Okay. And then option 2 will have 2 questions with no time limit, meaning video will be done. When intuitive messages stop. Okay. So that's what I will do. I'll have readings that'll do video recorded. Option 1 is one question. It's 10 to 15 minutes straight. So after I answer that one question within 10 to 15 minutes, that's it. Cutting the video. That's it. Option number 2, there's a lot more wiggle room for me, because then I'm able to kind of answer the question. Because sometimes I have found when I offered 20-minute personal readings and I did 2 questions, I felt myself like trying to rush to answer the damn question. And a lot of people were ending up getting videos that were 30 plus minutes long anyway, because that's how long it would take for me to get through the channeling and get through the information. So this is what I'll do. Option 1, one question, 10 to 15 minutes, $44, one question. Option 2, you get 2 questions, but there's no time limit on the video. So the video will be done when my channeling stops for both of those questions. So both questions will get answered. Okay. And then I'll like continue to go. So, and I'm doing this because again, previously when I put a time limit on my 2 question readings, I felt myself trying to rush, and then every person's reading was 30 plus minutes, but then I felt some type of a way because I'm like, okay, I'm taking more time than what I've really allotted for the reading. So this allows me to kind of just be able to like do my thing, get your question answered, have the or get your questions, excuse me, answered, and kind of have the freedom to channel and not feel like I have to like rush through the actual reading, because a lot of the times it'll take me 15 to 20 minutes to answer one question, like to get through one question. And I mean like not even through it, just like to get the cards and stuff pulled. It'll take me that freaking long. So I don't know. I don't know. I need a little bit more wiggle room. So that's what I'll do. And then if you guys want me to, we can do live card pulls. And it would be mm, Lord, I can't write. It would be $10 per question for a live card pull. Now, $10 for a live card pull versus 44, because a live card pull is live, meaning everybody's going to see your stuff. You're 9 times out of 10 not going to be able to go back to it because I don't save all of my lives. And it's not going to be as in depth. So this is more or less like, it wouldn't even be a question. I shouldn't even put per question. It's going to be like for situation. So it would either be like love or general. And then I would just pull, and whatever comes out type of deal. Okay. So like, and more than likely you wouldn't have access to it because I probably wouldn't be saving those lives, which is why it's less than a one question pre-recorded reading that you would have access to forever. Forever, forever, forever. You can go back to it. You can, kind of read through it. And in my personal readings, like these two, I spend time at the beginning of the reading going through your energy, because a lot of the times when people want readings, they're love readings and they're focused on the other person. And I think personally that tarot was not made for us to be looking at other people. It was made for us to look deeper within ourselves. So I always take the first, and this is why 10 to 15 minutes is not enough time, because I usually take 5 to 10 minutes to go through your energy first and then get into the question, right? Because I'm trying to acclimate myself to where you are and kind of give you an overview of what I'm feeling, what I'm looking at, and before we get into the question. So that is that. Okay, I'll put all that information on the channel page post things, and we can go from there. Okay, you guys. So I hope y'all found this message insightful. I hope y'all found that it did resonate with you. If it did, or if it does, y'all already know what to do. Smash that like button for me, you guys. Please, please, please leave that comment. Leave those comments down below. Just don't forget to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel for more content and for more of me. I literally love and appreciate y'all so much. And I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous, fabulous rest of your day. Okay.